Hi guys, I know Halloween is coming up and we are all kind of bored or need to find some inspiration. So I thought I'd film a fun, easy makeup scarecrow look that you guys can do using products from the drugstore or products you probably have at home. I found that it was cute and fun and wanted to film it for you guys today. Got my skin prepped. I did my eye cream, moisturizer, and I'm just gonna do my brows. Start from the bottom, and I wanted a thicker, fuller, more dramatic brow than what I would normally wear during the day because this is more of a costume makeup look. And I'm just using a spoolie and an Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil in Perfect Brow. So I'm taking a little bit of this ARDELLE brow powder and I'm gonna further define my eyes and kind of just make it a little bushy and make hair-like strokes with a MAC 266 angled brush. And then I'm just gonna brush my brows up. So there is a good transition color. I'm liking it. I also dipped into this kind of gold color in the other palette. So there's two, and I just wanted that to pop a little more. So I'm just kind of adding it into my crease as my transition color to kind of start. Next, I'm gonna dip into this color here. I'm gonna put that all over the lid. Start in the corner and then we're gonna put it all the way, bring it all the way in. So you can kind of see how that is blending together, creating a nice transition between the yellow and this kind of orangey pink color and into a good orange. So I wanted it to be just very fall, warm, orangey gold eyes. It's not very often that we get to play with color. So Halloween's the perfect time to use all the colors that you haven't used in those palettes. All right, so I'm gonna take a makeup wipe and just clean the fallout underneath, create a shape. It doesn't have to be perfect. Again, this is more Halloween makeup, but I really wanted to, again, bring in that color of fall onto your eyes. So from that, what I want to do is actually work on skin. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow and Caramel Beige. It's a little lighter than my skin tone because I wanted it to make it look more animated. I'm gonna take a blender brush. Foundation on, you can kind of see how the eyes pop even more. And why I did the eyes first is because I was playing with color and I wanted to make sure it was nice and clean, and then the fallout doesn't mess up and make the foundation a little murky and messy. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect makeup because this is a Halloween look. So now that I have my foundation on, I'm gonna do some contour, and I'm also taking this L'Oreal Stick foundation, and this one is in a darker shade to be a contour. I kind of want it to be a little bit more dramatic. So I'm just taking out the forehead, here, here. I'm gonna take this beauty blender and we're gonna blend it. So now I'm going to conceal under the eyes. I'm taking the Tarte Shapetape and just concealing under the eye, bringing it down. So this makeup is going to be a lot more dramatic because we're creating more theatrics. So concealer, foundation, and contour is all on, so you can kind of see the definition. And I'm going to work on my eyes again. But before I do that, I'm going to set and bake in my T-zone and under my eyes, and let that sit while we finish our eye makeup. To press this alongside the nose and kind of take this corner right in the eye, corner of the eye, and tap. So now she's setting. I'm gonna go back into our eyeshadow palettes and then finish our eye makeup. So I'm gonna take that yellow shadow again, and I am going to take probably a smaller beauty blender. It kind of has a tip or a point. I don't even know what brand this is, but I'm gonna take that yellow and we're gonna go and run that underneath our eyes, underneath side. So we're gonna create that kind of orange color again. And you don't have to be afraid of just going into it. I kind of really want it to be all over and connected. Okay, so we're gonna add black eyeliner around the eye. This is a Makeup Forever professional pencil and the color whatever black. And I'm gonna run it on top of our line, lash line. And I'm also gonna run it underneath the waterline. So I'm gonna go back into the shadow, and run the shadow and smudge. I'm pulling it out to kind of create this like winged eye. Kind of want to over exaggerate it because we're gonna also create lashes underneath using eyeliner. So I'm adding a lot more drama to the eyes. I'm actually lining the waterline inside and the inner corner. So kind of just really brings this cat eye look, scarecrow look. And then I'm gonna run the pencil also underneath and so to deepen and smudge, I'm taking this darker color on the palette. It doesn't have names, but this kind of charcoal. So I'm just running that just along the black. I am then going to run this copper MERCIER pencil in the inner corner of my eye. So next I have a liquid pencil, a liquid eyeliner, and we're gonna draw lashes, like over dramatic lashes on the bottom part, kind of dull like if anything. Just gonna whisk it all the way down. Scarecrow. So it looks like you have false lashes on. So you're just gonna do brush-like strokes. And you can pull it down as much as you like. And now I'm just gonna clean up and dust our powder. And you can kind of see if you want to add more, you can add more, or you want to add more color and bring it down. Once the things dry, you can. So I'm just going to bring it a lot more down. Now I want to contour and warm up my skin, but I'm going to make it extra dramatic. Very Scarecrow. I want the light and the dark to be very distinct. So I'm going into this contour kit from Anastasia and the tan to deep. And I'm going to play between this orangey color and kind of all over here to kind of create that tone that's not bronze, but just more contoured. So I'm going to dip between this color and this color here and just really work it into my skin in an upward circular motion with this angle brush. It's very old. It's from MAC, I believe. So I'm going to take that same shadow and I'm going to work it into my cheek color. So we're blending it all together. And we want it to be more like doll-like, so we're gonna really place that on our apples. So I'm taking it and I'm really just swirling it so that way it's more that doll-like blush, and then I'm gonna feather and buffer out. So I'm going to take a highlighter and on the high points of, I'm going to spritz it with some Fix Plus. It's a little bit more dramatic to this FENTY highlight. So she can pop and live. Ooh. So this is the fun part. So we're gonna take that liquid black eyeliner. Again, this is the one I have on It Cosmetics, but you can really use any liquid liner because it's gonna act like a pencil. You can also use makeup paint like black face paint or anything that you have, but I'm trying to use things in our beauty kit that, you know, we probably have laying around. So what I'm gonna do is create the Scarecrow nose and also the stitches along the mouth. And you can also actually, in terms of lip color, it's all preference. You can do a black lip, you can do a orangey red lip, which I want to do today, or you can do, you know, anything really, like a really nude kind of, make it more zombie-like. So it's all preference. But I'm going to go back into this liner and create the nose. So what I'm going to do, it's more of a teardrop at the tip of the nose. And then I'm just going to do stitches. And then I'm going to draw alongside from my mouth to my ear stitches. And so for the nose, we're going to color it in with the same shadow. So I'm taking that yellow as the base, and the eyeliner should be already dried, so it shouldn't move. So now what's really gonna finish this look is gonna be some lashes, a pop of color, and then you can add more highlight, you can do more stitches, you can add buttons, and then change your outfit, and you have a scarecrow look that you can wear on Halloween. So this is the fun part. I'm gonna take a ARDELLE lashes in the 252 and run some lash glue right on the strip. This is the Duo Lash Duo 2-in-1 brush on. So I usually use the regular one, but this one has a clear and a dark. The best way to put on lashes with more control is with a tweezer. Hold it close to the base. Let it get tacky. I already pre-cut this to fit my eye. So I'm just running some black eyeliner underneath the tight line. I'm tightlining right underneath the eye so it just connects with my lashes. And just add a little bit more drama to the eye. I'm loving it. Last but not least, we are going to do the lip. I was deciding whether I wanted to do the black Halloween lip, which you can totally do, or a nice fiery orange, which I'm going to do because it's Halloween, and I'm going to bring out one of my favorites. It's, y'all know, it's the Maybelline lip ink or Super Stay matte ink, and this one is in Heroin, and it's a nice fire orange lip that will stay on all night, even under a mask. I decided to add more stitches. I kind of cross-hatched the stitch here, and I think I'm gonna do a stitch here. I'm taking a Frankie Rose lip liner in Citrus, and I'm just defining the lip more because I wanted it a lot more orange. All right, makeup is done. We're just gonna set. So for hair, I just took down my hair, wanted it textured and messy, very Scarecrow-like. Nothing has been done to this mane. I found the only flannel thing that I had in my closet. You can do overalls, you can do flannel, you can do anything. Denim,